Hello, this message is for Mitch the Orgone donor. My name is Klepton McMoonlanding, Executive Senior Customer Service Manager of the Galactic Federation of QAnon. I'm reaching out to you on behalf of the Federation to discuss our latest efforts for saving all of humanity and our ongoing initiatives for promoting Donald Trump and enforcing Trust the Plan 3.0 as the world gears up for this year's election season and the plethora of false flags about to take place. We here at the Federation take great pride in offering a savior to humanity in their hour of desperation and stupidity, and this year we're emphasizing the importance of voting and a continuation of the same parasitic overlord system of slavery that's plagued this world since the beginning of fucking time with our latest campaign and project, aptly named Election 2024, This Time Will Surely Be Different. As part of this initiative, we're reaching out to genuine truth seekers and researchers capable of thinking critically and analytically about reality in its entire form, and whom question literally everything because they know that literally everything in existence is one big batch of bullshit to sustain the Matrix. This of course includes those humans who question and criticize our own organization and its entire existence, which I assure you is completely organic and definitely not a psyop created by the parasitic powers that be in order to confuse and control all humans and all narratives of this reality as the entire Matrix system collapses, hypnotizing a massive segment of would-be human do-gooders and patriots just long enough so they ignore every elephant in the room until humanity is completely and irreversibly enslaved before they wake the fuck up and realize the world is on fire and they've been taken for a soul-crushing joyride that they can no longer escape at that point. So with that said, we here at the Federation want to promote freedom to all of humanity, but unfortunately we struggle to fulfill our mission when individual truth seekers such as yourself are offering countless valid questions and opinions that might deter consciously aware humans from trusting us, leading them away from trusting our overwhelmingly vague and excessively cryptic truth bombs, our mission, and who essentially create doubt regarding our activities for the last decade and the efforts that our army of patriot-loving white hat soldiers are doing behind the scenes to destroy the evil cabal. The same cabal that enslaves humanity, because trust me bro, and you can all sit back and relax and do nothing even though it looks like the world is on fire and the system is collapsing at warp speed. Speaking of warp speed, don't forget that Trump only did that to confuse the cabal because reasons and shut up. Also, yesterday's shooting and the bullet allegedly hitting his right ear was just a code to the Patriots and totally not a false flag, because the word ear, E-A-R, in numerology is 5 plus 1 plus 18, which is 6 plus 9, which is 15, which is 1 plus 5, which is 6, and there are 6 government organizations that make up the cabal surveillance state. So, Trump getting shot in the right ear just means that the wrongs of the surveillance state have been made right, and the white hats are now in charge of everything. So, no worries, and keep voting. Anywho, in regards to those with an online presence and opinions such as yourself, we'd like to encourage you to refrain from muddying the waters, and would love it if you could encourage your listeners and friends to hold out a little bit longer as we get ready to introduce Trump's new running mate, JFK Jr., who's totally still alive and has been waiting over 2 decades to come back and save humanity, despite being related to a long line of bloodline royalty and being connected to a family dynasty with more dirt than a goddamn desert. So, we thank you in advance for your cooperation, and as a token of our appreciation, we'll be sending you 1 free Trust the Plan tote bag, 1 collector's map of Guantanamo Bay, 1 Where We Go One We Go All pencil topper, and a mini Space Force keychain. Again, on behalf of the Galactic Federation, I thank you for helping us to help humanity by helping them understand that help is here and helping behind the scenes so their own help is no longer needed or required. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.